Hi friends. Okay, so one question today. Would you like to get well? That's it. Would you like to get well? If your answer is yes, then this devotion is for you. In John 5:5-8, it says, one of the men lying there had been sick for 38 years. So who's one of the men? Okay, so Jesus was in Jerusalem. He went to this pool that was like a natural spring. There was these porches surrounding it, and under these porches were sick people. Lots of them. It says that they were blind and lame and paralyzed. There were tons of them. And there was this one guy who had been there for 38 years, laying there sick. So when Jesus saw him and knew he had been ill for a long time, he asked him, "Would you like to get well?" A simple question, right? But here's what the guy's response was. "I can't, sir," the sick man said, "for I have no one to put me into the pool when the water bubbles up. Someone else always gets there ahead of me." Jesus told him, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." Now, I love that because it's an amazing miracle, right? I mean, Jesus just healed this guy who had been laying there for 38 years. But let's back up in that story a little bit. So he'd been laying there for 38 years. And he says he'd never gotten into the water that they all believed would heal them because nobody would put him in the pool. And if he did get there, he always got there a little bit too late, it says. And Jesus asked him, "Well, do you want to get well?" He's like, "Yeah, I guess, but there's like a million obstacles in my way. So I guess it's not going to happen for me." And he says, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." Now, sometimes when we have hurts in our life that need to be healed, when we have things in our life that need to be mended, Jesus is asking us, would you like to be well? Would you like to be healed? And all we come up with is a million excuses. Yes, but I was hurt in my childhood. I don't think this can be healed. Yes, but you don't know what my ex-husband and my ex-wife did. Those things take time to heal. Yes, but you don't know what that church did. They offended me. Yes, but you don't understand. And God is telling you, take up your mat. Walk. He's telling you, take some steps for your own healing. Don't wait on anybody else to come along and make it all right. Jesus is the only one who can make it right for you. He's the only one that can bring healing into your life. But you have to take some steps. You have to forgive sometimes without being asked to be forgiven. You have to take some steps towards Jesus. You have to take up your mat and you have to walk for your healing. Now, that's not all the time. There are times where you need a village to come around you and support you and love you and encourage you and walk with you through it. But guess what? You have to walk through it. Nobody can carry you. Nobody can carry you except for Jesus. And Jesus is saying, I'll carry you, but you got to do your part. You got to walk. So I want to encourage you today. If you're hurting, if you have stuff in your life and you just can't get rid of it, and it's been in your life for 38 years and you've been sitting there on your mat waiting for the healing to come your way, Jesus has already provided it. You've got to just get up and walk. Roll up your mat. Roll up your sleeves. Get into your Bible. Read it. Get to know Jesus. Get into your church. Get into a Bible study. Surround yourself with people who love Jesus and who love you, who will encourage you as you stand up, roll up your mat, and walk towards your healing. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. There's a lot of hurt in this world, and lots of people need to hear the good news that all they have to do is stand up and walk towards their healing.